Welcome to the channel. This is where we uncover real crimes, dark psychology, and true stories that prove evil often hides behind normal faces. If you're interested in true crime documentaries and mysteries that shock the world, make sure to subscribe. Today's story is not fiction. It's one of the most disturbing cases in American history, a case that remained unsolved for over 40 years. This is the true story of the Golden State Killer. What if the man who protected the law during the day was the same man breaking into homes at night? What if the monster everyone feared was actually wearing a police uniform? In the mid-1970s, California changed after sunset. Families locked doors. Windows stayed shut. Nighttime became a source of terror. A mysterious criminal was stalking suburban neighborhoods, silently, patiently. This was not a random thief. This was a predator. He watched houses for days, sometimes weeks. He memorized routines. He studied dogs, lights, windows, and escape routes. Then when the city slept, he struck. The killer entered homes wearing a black mask. Without warning, a bright flashlight blinded sleeping couples. The husband was dragged out of bed, hands and feet tied, forced face down on the floor. Then came the most terrifying part. The killer stacked plates and dishes on the man's back and whispered, "If I hear these moves, I'll kill your wife." For hours the husband lay frozen, barely breathing, listening helplessly as his family's nightmare unfolded. This wasn't just violence. It was pure psychological torture. Afterwards, the killer calmly ate food from the fridge, drank beer, and walked away. Sometimes he murdered his victims before leaving. By the end, he had committed over 50 sexual assaults and at least 13 murders. Police were desperate but powerless. The killer left almost no evidence. He avoided fingerprints. He knew how to confuse police dogs, because he understood police methods. No one knew it then, but the killer was trained in law enforcement himself. Then suddenly in 1986, the crime stopped. The Golden State Killer vanished. Years passed, then decades. The case became one of America's most infamous cold cases. DNA evidence existed, but there was no suspect to match it to. Many believed the killer was dead, but a small group of investigators refused to let the case die. In 2018, detectives used a revolutionary method called genetic genealogy. They uploaded crime scene DNA to a public family tree database. No killer appeared, but a distant relative did. Slowly, carefully, police rebuilt entire family trees, until one name emerged. That name was Joseph James DeAngelo, a 72-year-old man, a quiet grandfather, living peacefully in Sacramento. Police followed him secretly, collected DNA from discarded trash and his car door handle. The result stunned the world. A 100% DNA match. Joseph DeAngelo was arrested in April 2018. During the years of terror, he had been a police officer, a man sworn to uphold the law, using his knowledge to become one of history's most dangerous criminals. In 2020, DeAngelo pleaded guilty to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Today, the Golden State Killer will never be free again. This case proves two powerful truths. Evil doesn't always look evil, and no matter how long it takes, science will always find the truth. If you found this documentary powerful, like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. Because some monsters hide in the dark, and some hide in plain sight.